Welcome you all. This video will be discussing about how to configure a router, or otherwise I can say that how to make a communication between two different networks. That we'll see today. For that we'll take some end devices. I'll say take two end devices on this side and two end devices in the other side. So 4 pieces I have taken. Now I'll take a switch, a networking device of 2960 switch, to create a small LAN now. So this is one LAN, this is second LAN I'm going to create first. Let me complete the connections. Also I'll connect with the fast Ethernet cable. So I'll connect this also with the fast Ethernet cable. Similarly, I'll do the connections in this side also. It is done, and this side also it is done. Now I'll give some IP addresses. Let us assume this is your LAN 1 with a series of 192.168.1.0 network, and this is your LAN 2 with 192.168.2.0 network. So this is going to be our LAN network 2, this is going to be our LAN network 1. So accordingly we need to assign the IP addresses, correct? So 192.168.1.1, and here I'll take 192.168.1.2. for this, since it is 2. network, 192.168.2.1, and then 192.168.2.2. so this is going to be our first LAN, this is going to be our second LAN. I need to establish a connection between these two LANs. First, let us go inside this and give the IP address. So what is IP address to be given? 192.168.1.1, and when we click here, subnet mask will come. We can close this. Similarly for this PC also, I'll give the IP address 192.168.1.2, completed. So similarly for this network also, let us give the IP address 192.168.2.1, and the second one is it is 192.168.2.2, correct? So we have given the IP address. So we have created one LAN here, we have created other LAN here. We'll see the communication between this network. For that, let us go into the command prompt of this PC. Command prompt, ping, this is the command I can use. Ping, I will ping to the same network device 192.168.1.2. so I'm getting reply, so the communication is good. Similarly, I'll check this LAN also. If you want to verify your own IP address, the command is ipconfig. Yes, we can see that it is 192.168.2.1. Now I'll ping to the other network 192.168.2.2. yes, I'm getting reply from the second PC. So my LAN networks are very good now. So now I need to communicate between one LAN to the other LAN. For that, I cannot do with the layer 2 device, that is switch. So I need to go with the layer 3 device. I'll go to network devices and I'll select a router of 1941. I'll place it here. This is our router, layer 3 device. Through layer 3 device, we'll be able to communicate between two different networks, two different LANs. So again, I'll use a copper straight through cable. I'll take a fast Ethernet port. In the other end, I'll go and connect the gigabit Ethernet port we'll have two ports for any router. If we need more than the two ports, then we need to go with the adding the modules that we'll see the next video. So now here I have two ports. I'm connecting gigabit Ethernet 0/0. Similarly, I'll connect this with the second one left out is gigabit Ethernet 0/1. So we need to note down which port we are connecting, because accordingly we need to assign the IP address. So that's all. Now see, for this LAN network to communicate with through this router, I need an IP address for the router. So that IP address will be 192.168.1.100. It should be of the same network. Similarly for this side, 192.168.2.100. good. So now we need to assign this IP address to the router. This can be done in two ways. Either in the configuration mode we can do it, or in the CLI mode also we can do it. Now I'll show you both methods. First, let us go into the configuration mode. In the configuration mode, the port need to be selected. So since it is gigabit Ethernet 0/0, I'll select this port, and then here I need to give the IP address 192.168.1.100. subnet mask. If you click here, it will come. So this is the command we should use here. CLI commands, you can see here, interface gigabit Ethernet, the port number. Then we need to give the IP address with the mask, and then the very next command is, see, the device will be in the down state. To make it up, here there is a port status called as on. If you click this, so you can see here no shutdown command comes. That's all. Okay, now second port I can do it here also, but I'll do the second port in the CLI command. You can see here the CLI command also, you can see, you can learn how to do it. So first one is interface gigabit Ethernet, it is 0/1. Then IP address 192.168.2.100, followed by the mask. I'll just extend this, you can see 255.255.255.0. then what is the command? No shutdown. This is very important command you should use. That's all. We are done. Now we'll see. So it is an orange color. It will take some time to turn this green. Once it becomes green, then we'll be able to transfer the information. If you want this orange to become green soon, see, there is a fast forward button. You can click it, immediately it will become green. That's all. Now we'll see the communication between the one network to the other network is possible or not. I'll go to the PC one of the 1.1 network. So command prompt, so ping 192.168. now I'm going to ping the second LAN, so 2.1. I should get reply, but first message may be failed because it will be learning the network. Second packet onwards, it should get a reply. We'll see. I'm not getting reply. What may be the reason? I'll tell you the reason. See here, we have a PCs connected to this switch, and this switch is connected to this router. From the router I am getting connection to the next network, but the PCs should learn that the packets should be transmitted through this router. That is called as gateway. So for this PC and this PC or this network, this the router gateway address is 192.168.1.100. Similarly for this one, the gateway address is 192.168.2.100. we need to tell that to the PC. So go to the PC, go to IP configuration, see there is something called as default gateway. Here you need to give the gateway. It is 192.168.1.100 given. So then second PC also will do the same procedure. Okay, it is 192.168.1.100. Yes, it is done. So next one is this PC, second network PC. So here you can guess what is the gateway. Yes, it is 192.168.2.100, correct. For next one, for this PC again, it is 192.168.2.100. So now I think we are done with everything. We should be get success now. So I'll go to the PC, I'll go to command prompt. Now we'll check the ping 192.168.2.1. Now yes, see, first packet is failed, but then I'm getting reply from the 2.1 network. Similarly, I'll try with the next PC also. Ping 192.168.2.2. I should get reply. First packet is failed. So first packet is failed because it will search for the ARP, address resolution protocol. See, now if I ping, it will come. Ping 192.168.1.1 sorry 2.1, it will get reply immediately because it has learned about the network. Similarly, if you go again ping 192.168.2.2, you will get reply immediately because it has learned. Okay, similarly you can see here through the real-time mode also. So I'm going to take a packet, I send it from PC0 to PC2. You can see here it is successful, and I'll take a packet from second network to the first network. It is first packet is failed because it is learning the network, but second packet should be successful. Yes, it is successful. So third packet again, it will be successful only. Yes, it is successful. So you can see here. So this is how you'll be able to learn this. And one more command I'll tell you. See, now this PC, I'm taking this PC. Now how the packets are traveling, that can be traced out using a command tracer-rt. Okay, what is my destination? 192.168.2.1. You can see here the first packet what I am sending is first reaching my 192.168.1.100, which is my gateway. From the gateway the packet is reaching the network. This is how we'll be able to trace out how the packet is flowing through a network. So this is how a router layer 3 device is used to connect two different LANs. If you have any doubts, you can post it in the comment section. We'll be able to answer it. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you.